Okay, so this is the Sennheiser clipmic digital. This is the one with the Sennheiser ME2 capsule on it, so it's about half the price I think of the MKE2 version, which gives you a smaller capsule, but by my estimation not a significant difference in audio quality, but that is quite a big capsule, to be honest. That is quite big, but that's fine. I mean, you know, it depends if how dearly you want to hide the mic, I guess. So nice little carry case there, and Apogee provides the analog digital conversion. I think it can record up to 96k 24-bit. Yes, this is the this is the cheap one, can do that. You don't have to buy the expensive one to get the higher sampling rates. Now I use this mic, or I intend to use this mic a lot more with video, live video. So, you know, not doing dual system, just doing single system takes attached either to, well, obviously attached to one person, either myself or someone else, depending on what I'm doing. Like I say, I've listened. I did do some critical listening to demo recordings, and I do think this sounds better than my current sort of favourite lav mic for iOS. Eyelashes falling out, lovely. Anyway, what I found is straight out of the box, when you plug this into your iPhone and record a video, certainly for my voice, it's too faint. There's not enough gain. And obviously I didn't read the quick start guide, because who reads those things? And I'm guessing that's why you're here, because you haven't read your quick start guide either. So the way to do it is it's reasonably straightforward. We need to get the Apogee Maestro app from the App Store. Funnily enough, I've already tested downloading it. So we just download this. There it is. We'll open that, and you'll see if you go to setup, you see one duet and quartet simulations, and it's like, well, where's the clip mic? Basically you just need to plug this in and it should be happy, or sometimes you have to plug it in twice. And so it's got it first time this time. Now previously I've had to remove it and plug it in a second time before it would come up with that specific setting there. So all we do, go into there, and you've got various options. It does seem, well, I haven't tried the other two, but it does remember the overload eliminator configuration. My take on that is it must be some sort of limiter, which can only be good in the sort of situations I find myself in. Hiss and rumble reducing, I'm not really into that. I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it degrades the audio significantly or improves it. My guess is if you don't need it, don't turn it on. And again, it's just a guess at the moment. So that, like I say, it remembers those settings. That must be stored on board the mic somewhere in that little black box. What doesn't get remembered is your gain setting. Now I've found with my own voice, I want to be at around 20 decibels. You know, I mean, that's me tapping on the mic there quite violently. So that's about as loud as most things are ever going to get. And if I hold it, you know, if I was speaking normally, this is the sort of levels I'd get if it was actually attached to me. So yeah, not bad. That's oh, and once you've set your level, you can close that and it will get remembered. In my testing, it gets remembered. I haven't tested thoroughly, so don't quote me on that just yet. Switch to a video and then shoot your video, and yeah, it will remember that you've set that at 20 decibel gain, and it's as simple as that, really. So I fully intend to replace my current favourite solution, with this microphone. In fact, I might even do it now just to see what happens. So hold your ears while I unplug my current favourite solution. Okay, so what you're hearing now, sometimes this causes a sync issue, so if it goes out of sync, I apologise, but that's life. I'm not going to edit this, I'm too lazy. So my current favourite solution is this, the Rode Smartlav. There's a lot to like about this mic kit. Yeah, I mean, for a start, if you look at the size of the capsule, that is a lot smaller than the ME2. So you know, you can see there quite a size difference. But I would say, you know, in a lot of there's an argument to be said that the larger the capsule, the larger the diaphragm, the better sound you'll be capturing. And certainly this does, the ME2 does capture more low frequencies than it seems the Smartlav does. That's not to say that the Smartlav is bad. It's very good. You know, it comes with a little windscreen there, and you can get I think I've got one I converted in here. You can get a furry, I forget what these are called now, but you can get a furry for these, and I've actually adapted this one to fit the ME2 for kind of high wind situations. So that's the Smartlav, and again there's an adapter kit you can get. Obviously it plugs into the headphone jack, which was another reason I'm thinking, well, another reason I got a Lightning solution is because obviously future generations of iPhone may not actually include the headphone jack, if the rumours are to be believed. So that's the Rode Smartlav Plus. Very good value. Like I say, a bit thin on the low end, especially when you compare it directly against the ME2. So I might as well plug in the ME2 now. Let me attach it to myself first. But like I say, this will now have defaulted to 0 dB, so it will probably sound really quiet. So I haven't plugged it in yet, obviously. So we're still on the just on the iPhone on board. Okay, so it's attached to me now. So I'm going to plug this in again. There'll be a slight delay. It can cause a sync issue. We'll see what happens. I'll plug it in. So you're now listening to, well, hopefully it's caught up and you're now listening to the Sennheiser clip mic. Again, like I say, might be a sync issue have occurred with unplugging. So I don't know why unplugging the headphone jack seems to cause all sorts of problems while you're recording, but then that's not the sort of thing you typically do when you're doing a recording. So yeah, but like I say, this is me talking 0 dB, because it would have defaulted to 0 dB and such. And so yeah, so and you might be thinking, you know, you're limited by the length of cable with a Lightning solution, and actually I have found there's these Lightning extension cables. I forget who makes them. It looks like, so they're made by Cable Jive. They're a bit expensive for what they are, but they're the only ones I've found that carry all the pins. So, and you know, well, I can show you. Let me unplug the ME2. Hold your ears. Okay, so we'll be back on iPhone on board now. But basically, it's yeah, just a Lightning extension. So we just plug that in. I mean, obviously, yeah, not as secure as something like an XLR. You know, you have to be mindful that nothing's going to tug that. You know, no gremlins are going to get in the system and pull that too hard. And then obviously this is the end that then goes into the phone. So I'm going to plug that in now. And again, I haven't actually tested this with the ME2. So I'm going to plug this in, so it should be an extended Apogee Sennheiser clip mic. It would have defaulted to 0 dB again. It should remember that what's it called? The overload eliminator is engaged, or the limiter is engaged. Okay, I'm going to plug this in now. Hold your ears, all the usual. And I'm still wearing. I haven't plugged it in yet. I'm still wearing the ME2, so it should go straight over. And okay, so hopefully everything's caught up, and hopefully nothing's gone out of sync. So this is now, you're now listening to the Sennheiser clip mic with the ME2 capsule through the Apogee analog digital conversion, ADC, and through the cable jive extension cable. And you can obviously daisy chain the extension cables for as long as the digital signal can tolerate it. But you know, I've strung a couple of these together to get, I think they're well, a good few feet long, and no problems. So if you need to reach, you know, further away, you can extend out the lightning cable. Okay, so that's the end of this demo. I think I'm going to stop there. Thank you for putting up with me.